Hey, good morning, RamLifers.
Good morning.
So, we're waking up here in Red Lake Falls, Minnesota, and we're ready to start another day of adventure.
Yes! It's pretty windy right now, but we're trying to make coffee today. Show us how you do it.
Just spread around there. Hot water.
Okay, the coffee is done. You see?
So all we're gonna do, push that. Gonna run through the filter.
Awesome.
And oh, ta-da! You have
Coffee.
Alright, camp for breakfast. The wind is terrible, but somehow we were able to cook all this. We got some pork chops left over from last night, some pancakes, and oh, look at that, a Colombian.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, hey. So where we camped last night, the Old Crossing Treaty Park, it's kind of a cool place. It's out in the middle of nowhere, and there was a treaty here where the Indians ceded some of their land to the U.S. government. But also, the reason it's the Old Crossing, there was a fur route from Canada to the Twin Cities, and this was the only place they could get across the river. So it's the Old Crossing, and they would cross here with their ox carts to get a little bit closer on their journey.
Cool.
That's a bear.
This cemetery is a place very meaningful for Dave. The grandparents were buried here. So could you explain me about the Halverson and Halvorson?
This is my name. This is my family name.
Okay.
My dad had bad handwriting, and our name changed to the way it is now because his handwriting was bad, and over time it transitioned to the spelling we have. That's it.
Mama, Minnie, 1890, 1925. Henry, Grandpa, 1884, 1967.
Eleanor and Betsy, those are my dad's grandparents.
Whoa!
Never got to meet.
This is the grandparents. Whoa! Okay, you see here, Betsy and Halvor, 1844, 1927, 1834, 1914. Oh.
That's some mom and dad in there. I'm just gonna leave a little bit of it here.
This was the place where his dad grew up. It was the farm there. 1920s. We were living here. We are gonna see something very cool right now because we have something like this. It was the church. Tell me more about this church.
So this is the grand church. It was built by the families around here so they'd have a church. And these are the families that were the original organizers. So the Ole Eason, that's my dad's grandparents. So his family was one of the families that organized this.
It's something very cool. We are coming here to a church inside. How old it is?
Oh, late 1800s.
Whew.
It's a whole log church. It's where my dad would have been, probably did confirmation or something here, I don't really know. This was his church. Oh, 1897 this was built.
1897. Where are we going this day?
Oh, where are we going? Well, we're at the headwaters of the Mississippi River. So what that means, that's where the Mississippi River starts. Here we are at the headwaters of the Mississippi River. 1,475 feet above the ocean, the mighty Mississippi begins to flow on its winding way, 2,552 miles to the Gulf of Mexico.
Este es el lago Itasca. Now es el lugar donde nace el río Mississippi, que es uno de los más grandes de Estados Unidos, que se vuelve gigante bajando. Pero este es donde nace, míralo. Yeah, you can look at it.
Crossing the Mississippi River, just walking across this log. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Just thinking about the vastness of this river when it gets to some of its widest places, and just how small it is here. What are you doing? Why are your shoes off? What are you doing?
Walking by the Mississippi River.
The Mississippi River, that's giant and deep. How can you walk in it?
Es here, donde nace el río Mississippi.
Kind of a cool experience. I remember when my parents took me here when I was a kid, I never got to splash in the water this much. Hey Claudia, there's some free gum there if you want some. Help yourself. How is it?
There you go.
Okay. Did anything come out?
Yes.
Yeah, if you guys ride this river to see the world, it'll take you to the ocean. It'll take you beyond.
Hi, Mom and Dad. Running by the river. What is this house?
My mom grew up. This is the farm, the Eisbrenner farm where she lived. The original house was over there. A little bit of mom here. She grew up.
So I was at school. Your mom?
So this would have been the Deer Park School, the one-room schoolhouse where Mom went to school till I guess she moved to the city to go to high school. We were looking through the window and I thought I saw something about my family there, so I got the good camera out so I could zoom in and take a picture of it, and it's kind of a little mini history of my family on my mom's side from here, and there's stuff I didn't even know, so that's pretty cool.
So what are we doing here?
This is a cemetery that my grandparents, so my mom's mom and dad, and other relatives from my mom's side are buried at in northern Minnesota.
And what is the city?
We're in Thief River Falls.
Okay.